Hi Primpers! I just got the Benefit Brows A Go Go palette in, and it's seriously one of the cutest things I've seen in a really long time. As you guys know, Zoe and I are pretty much obsessed with our brows. It's something that we try and, really keep on top of, and I think a perfectly groomed brow is a really easy way to look perfectly groomed all the time and to really kind of shape your face. So inside this palette here, we've got a brow wax over here, which is really great if you want to kind of fill in any gaps or your brows are a bit sparse. And then we've got two brow powders, a light and a dark. We've got an eye illuminator up here and then a little eyeshadow for the inner corners. It also comes with a little mini pair of tweezers and an eyeliner and a little brow brush. So it's pretty much got everything that you could ever need all in one really cute little pack. So I'm just going to go ahead and start by applying the brow wax to my brows and just kind of filling them in a little bit. Sometimes I do find that my brows can be a little sparse, so it's kind of nice to get a wax, because I do often use a powder, but I think that a wax is better. I'm just going to use the little mirror on here because it's hard to see on my computer. But this is seriously how simple it is. That's what I love about Benefit, is they always have these great little palettes, and it's just always so easy and fun to use their products. Like with all Benefit products, it comes with like a little lesson card, so you can read it and see exactly what you need to do step by step. They just make it so easy. So I applied the wax to my brows, and I've kind of just filled in any of those little gaps. I've got a little gap at the front here. You might be able to see it if I kind of come in closer. I'm growing it out. You may have seen Leanne in some of our how-to brow videos that we've been doing lately, and she's kind of got me on this crazy brow program to help me make my brows perfect. I thought they were good before, but apparently they were all wrong. And so now I'm going to go in, and it's a little angled brush, and I'm just going to use the lighter shade for me. Actually, no, bugger it. I'm going to go the darker shade because I like having really defined brows. And I'm just going to pop that powder into my brows. Now really focus on the ends as well, because this is where you actually lose more colour than in the middle, especially if you get your brows dyed, which I do. I find that the outside goes much quicker than the inner section for some reason. So just fill in anywhere. I mean, I like to make it quite even, so I do it all over, but also use little strokes, because you want it to be natural. You kind of want them to look like hairs. That's why it's much better also to use a powder instead of a pencil, because I think a pencil just gives you that too defined line. You don't want that. The big, bushier, fuller brows are much more on trend this season. Okay, so now that that's done, I'm going to just wipe the brush a little bit, and I'm going to use this end of the brush again to apply the highlighter. So on the palette, that's this one here, there, and it's got a little shimmer to it. So I'm just going to apply that under the brow bone, and what that does is lift the eyes. This is great if you find that you haven't, like you're a bit tired one day, or you just want your face to look a little bit lifted. Stick a little bit of illuminator under there. Makes a big difference. And then finally, I'm just going to use the pink eyeshadow, that one right there. And I'm just going to pop that on my inner corners. Now you know how much we love this trick. I'm always raving on about putting lighter eyeshadow on the inner corners of your eye, because that's what makes your eyes look wide awake. So anyway, I've done that. I've used everything in the palette. There's also this little miniature eye pencil, which you can use as well. I'm not going to bother with it now because I'm just focusing on the brows. But that is the new Benefit Brows A Go Go palette, which personally I think is great and super cute. I hope that you enjoy it too, Primpers. See ya.